Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you about a computer program that I've been playing with to help with your prep and rallying. A lot of people use computer programs. I haven't used one much in the past. I've been scared of them because I don't know how they work. I'm not smart enough to figure that out, but they do help. I was doing everything manually before. I threw everything straight into Basecamp, and then I would go into color coding how I want, adding the points totals, add those things. I did all that stuff manually. And depending on the length of the rally and the leg that you're on, that's an hour or so worth of prep work. Now I can tell you that back in the Army days, I was told that more sweat and training, less blood in war. What that means is the more you prep when you're building your route, the easier your ride's going to be. So spend your time and prep the way you feel you need to. So I put together this short little video to show you how I used Bonni Prep and how it can help you in your prep work. All right, let's take a look. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so on the left up here, you can see I've got folders, and then there's a plus sign. On the other side, I've got a couple different lists inside that folder. So we'll take a look at some of these. And this is how I start. If you start with a new list, you see down here, the list is empty, all right? So this is empty. You get a file and you drop it in, and it's all a bunch of blue dots or blue flags like this. So these are all just blue flags, and I like to change them so they show something different on the screen. If you look, I made combinations all the same. So all these little cowboy hats, those were a combination. These two bells were combinations. I like to change those so when I look at the screen, I can see different things. So it tells me that whatever this location is, it's part of a combination, and I'm gonna get more points if I can get them all. So I like to start by create a folder. Inside that folder, you create a list. Now, here's one. I'm getting ready to do this snafu rally, right? That's right here. So I'm getting ready to do the snafu rally. There's only a couple spots that I put in here. The start is Warner Robins. Now if you notice these circles around here, I'm playing with proximity circles. So this is where I start in San Antonio, okay? So this is where I live, and I know it's just over 1,000 miles to get to Warner Robins. And I put a circle around that. And I put a circle around it because that's a 300-mile radius circle. This is a 10-hour rally that I'm going to do, and I think I can get 600 miles in 10 hours. So based on that, 300 miles out and 300 miles back. When I go to plan, if I go outside that circle, depending on how early on in the rally it is, I may not make it back. So that's just kind of a gauge for me, right? So if you go back to my list over here, you can see that this is empty. When I drop the GPX file in there, whenever I receive them, they're all going to be the same color. They're going to be these blue flags, right? They're all going to look just like this. Blue flags, blue flags, blue flags. I like to change them so they show differently on my screen so I can try to visualize a route when I make something. Now you can do it manually, and during the IBR, that's what I did. Double click on it, open it up. You can change the symbol any way you want right there. You can change the name of it. I can tell you that I like to put the points in the name. So this is DIS, that's the code for it. I like to add the points in there so I can see the points when I'm scanning over it, if that makes sense. So you can do all that manually, And during the IBR, I did it manually because I wanted to slow down and make sure sorry about that. I wanted to slow down and make sure I was reading everything and knew what I was doing. They have programs out, and that's what I'm going to show you here. They have a program out that'll color code and change all these things for you, and it's pretty simple. Let's look at one of those. So this one is called Bonni Prep, and I like to use it. It's been tweaked a little bit for me. It has the info tab down here that you can see. The info tab tells you actually how to work it. This is your prep plate. All you do is make sure you put the file path where you want it exported to, and then over here, this is where I call your workspace. It's going to be yellow, it's white because I've been using it and all those things. But what you need is you need the codes for all the locations you're going to get. You need the points, you need the latitude and longitude of those points. They typically come in emails in different attachments. So I take a spreadsheet and I copy and paste the bonus codes, and then I copy and paste the points and then the latitude and longitude, and I put them in one spot, and then I can transfer them to this. Okay, so if you look now, you can see that I've cleaned it all out. That's all empty. All I did was I went to this tab. I added a tab, and I put my bonus code, points, latitude, longitude. I can hide these two and make it cleaner, but so if you just add a tab by hitting the plus sign, open up another sheet, you can copy all that from the data that's sent to you. So then I'll copy these, 60 of them, copy, and then we'll go to the info prep page, and where it has name, paste those. All right, then we go to the points tab, copy those. I could have probably did those once, but it's okay. Copy that, go to the prep page. Now, lat and long, I'm gonna do those at once. So we'll copy them both. Go to the prep page, go to the lat and long. All right, now you can see it populated because it had all the data, and it tells me it's how many points it is over here. And then if we go back to this page, see, it populated all this, right? Now all I have to do is hit export, tell it what I want to, give it a name, and it's going to export that GPX file to me. But there's one more section that I really like, and that's the route section. Now you can see it's blank, right? But if you hit get locations, it populates everything from this first prep page. It populates the name, and you can see it changed the name, it added the point total to it, it added all that to it. It changed it into the color scheme that I want, that's just me. But when you go back to this is going to allow me to compare routes. So let's say on this one I was going to go to Apache, and here, and here, and here, here, and then I go down and it's 2,000 points, and then I can compare it. Now this time I'm going to go to this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and now you can compare multiple routes. And if that's the one you want, you just create a route, make sure it fits your criteria, delete it, put everything in here, delete it, go back, create another one, find the highest point value, the one that you like the most, and there you go. So I didn't use this during the IBR. I had just started using it. I wasn't 100% comfortable with it, but this is a great tool. There's a lot of these type of things out there that people are using spreadsheets to do all kinds of things. This is one that I use, and it's pretty simple. So again, I have it set so it creates a GPX file that's very simple. I use minimal colors and minimal shapes. I just try to keep it as simple as possible, but that's how you use this tool. All right, that's certainly not Basecamp in its whole, but that's a little quick version of how you can use this Bonni Prep spreadsheet. There's more complicated sheets out there that factor in daylight, dark time, sunrise, all those things, the weather. Man, they're super complicated. I can't work those. It's too much for me. Bonni Prep is enough. There's another one, Easy Yarp. I haven't really figured that one out, but this one's simple enough for me that I like. So hope to help you in some way. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Thanks. Have a great day. Be safe.